When we were young in this place, the Falconeers were messengers and guardians. They carried memories and spirits to the beyond. Now those origins are lost and their lives and memories are lost to battle. But you can learn from them, their memories soaring through the clouds above the seas. Let us find out what stories remain in these splintered fragments the currents have brought us.
Imperial Peak is the Imperial Seat, the highest attainable seat in the Empire. Towering over Imperial Harbour and the Earthsea, its inhabitants are blinded to the plight of those below. Only those who serve the Empress ever perch on its balconies or set foot on its marble floors. Choose now what stories and memories await you. What can be gleaned from these lives? Choose now what stories and memories await you. What can be gleaned from these lives? Choose now what Choose now what... Choose now what stories and memories await you. What can be gleaned from these lives? Choose now what stories and memories await you. What can be gleaned from these lives? As the son of Ascend now, Falconeer. As the son of a lesser noble, being accepted for training by the warbird forces of the Imperium is a great honor. A chance for your house to rise in standing. Your aptitude with the bird in combat is clear, and you are a rising star. However, tragedy strikes, and your family loses its ships and holdings to the Freebooter Rebellion. With your commission as an officer lost, your only route forward is as an Imperial privateer. You fight the Imperium's enemies as... Ascend now, Falconeer. Choose now. Imperial... Choose now. Ascend now.
Attention applicants! Your Empress needs you. With these incidents east of Dunkel and the freebooter threat, we have fallen on desperate times. If successful, you'll be part of a new garrison at the Imperial Peak. Many of you will fail these tests. Only the very best can serve at this post. Today we start with simple performance assessments for each of you. The Empress has an appointment at her Thunderstrike flagship at the exact time, so no wandering off or deviating from the flight plan. There will be repercussions if you do. Good luck.
Morning, Greenhorn. Let's see you fly that warbird. Start off with a slow dive. Chop chop. Diving accelerates your bird and generates energy for special maneuvers. Your bird is energized for dashes and rolls. Show me a strong dash. Now let me see some evasive rolling. You can do this by dashing while turning. You have good control of your warbird. Now let's see how observant you are. Imperial Harbour is just south of the Imperial Peak. Head there. Follow the line on your minimap, or use the golden target on your compass for guidance. If you get that close to a ship, they'll be having skewered bird for dinner. Get your distance, make a run, and veer before you hit a ship or static target. Don't be a fool now. At the next waypoint, we'll practice targeting and focusing. There is a barge up ahead. Find it and stay locked on. Has a turret. Consider it a sub-target. Lock onto that for accuracy. Your weapon will indicate when it is aligned with a locked-on target. If the target lock indicators are blinking, it should feel like the weapon is aiming itself. Not bad. Now open fire. Destroy the turret and the ship. Keep your eyes on the target for each pass. Is a valuable relic. We'll need to recharge it from a nearby thunderstorm. Be careful. There are neutral traders, friendly patrols, and airships around at this time. Do not fire on them. Your compass will display friendlies as white and blue, while any hostiles will show up in red. Fly into the clouds to attract the lightning. At any sign of overheating, dive towards the ocean to cool down. Full ammo pods are glowing at the back of your bird. Perhaps you'll make it to the guards after all. Not too shabby. Let's head back to the palace. Warbirds near the Imperial flagship. Pirate side wager. Weapons free. Use deadly force. I will hang your skull around my neck. Remember, track the targets. Aim ahead of their trajectory and roll your bird to avoid incoming fire. Scramble and prove your mettle! Well done! tracers are landing. Spot your gun sight. Shooting while turning will radically change where your shots land. Remember, we weave and turn to get behind our targets. Get behind your target and only then fire.
We are with you! We protect our own!
What's this? A raid! They are aiming for Her Majesty's flagship! This is madness! Intercept them! Protect the Empress! Your warbird is equipped with a pirate bomb. This will release a burst of self-guiding rockets. Most Falconeers will dodge them with a roll or dodge, but they will detonate slower targets. A monster task force! Get ready! This is a major bloody assault!
Death is meaningless for us all. Now we can be reborn from the depths. Memories retained as splinters of our fractured self. But we fear the other, that which remains tied to us. You must become the other, relive the lives of those lost. In order to discover the truth, we must start at the beginning with an ambitious heart. A first heartbeat will grow into 1,000 consequences. A good position amongst several currents makes Dunkel a favored stop for traders seeking to circumvent Imperial tariffs. A natural harbor, Dunkel has survived longer than many other settlements along the fringes of Imperial control, and boasts its own small mining concession along the moor. Choose now what stories and memories await you. What can be gleaned from these lives? As a Falconeer, you are the last of a long line. You grew up amongst... Formerly a young... You grew up amongst a As a Falconeer, you are the last of a long... You grew up amongst a large company of mercenaries.
On the Earthy, the Imperial houses rule. The Mancer Order researches, maintains, and controls technology. And the common people, well, they do the work. Fish the Earthy, trade between its settlements, and ultimately always suffer from the fragile balance of power between the Imperium and the Mancer Order. Few people are more aware of this than the people of Dunkel, a speck on the Earthy, and barely a glimmer on the titanic struggles of the great houses. This part of the Earthy has been plagued by pirates and criminals who find out.
Any greenhorn must get familiar with our holdings and our neighbors. You will start with a wide patrol. Acclimatize yourself with the area and deal with any threats.
You're new here. I've selected a number of tasks and locations that are important for you to be aware of.
On the Earth,
any greenhorn must get familiar with our holdings and our neighbors. You will start with a wide... Make no bones, Dunkel is on its last legs. Our holdings and trading ships have been under pirate attack for years. competing free houses have been nibbling away. What you see today is...
These Imperial forts have been undermanned and undergunned for decades. It'll be good to show off Salad Mount, one of the largest salutary mining operations on the Earth. Easter End is on the border for the wildlands to the north, and...
The lease from the Mansa Order makes Madoin our only profitable holding. It is the life...
I'll be your wingman today. I'll assist you and assess your performance. Is under attack. It's a pirate raid. Come on, let's assist.
You shall not stand in my way! Salamount! What a sight! It's made the Salamount family wealthy and competitive. You can smell their greed from here. Let's head back to Dunkel.
Instrumental in taking out that pirate trash. We are getting reports of navigation buoys going missing. The buoys are essential for traders visiting Dunkel. These aren't safe waters. We'll have to investigate.
You're new here?
We are getting reports of navigation buoys going missing.
On the Earth?
We are getting reports of navigation buoys going missing.
You're new here? I've selected a number of tasks and locations that are important for you to be aware of.
We are getting reports of navigation buoys going missing. The buoys are essential for traders visiting Dunkel. I'm sending you to search the area and find the navigation.
This should be a piece of cake. Maybe a Mosul.
Let us hope it's that straightforward. If you find the culprit, I expect you back ASAP with a report.
Nothing here! I can't see a boy for miles! Is also gone. I go down there and ask him where it went, but touching the ground on a mission is not looked upon kindly in our trade. one gone. This is quite the mystery. Let's move on. Deckweed pirate scum again. They must have taken the boy.
Our world survives by the regimen laid out by the lives of countless generations. Honor, loyalty, words of power. For your kin to survive, the kin of others must perish. Our world harbors cruelty, but this cruelty is in us all. There is no failure, only a new perspective on the same situation. You have not yet achieved enough perspective. Try again.
We are getting reports of navigation boys going missing. The boy...